Here's what the left will do. They'll take something that maybe is false, that's similar, like some of the lore surrounding Pizzagate, right? Remember that? And they go, see, this is what you can't reason with these people on the right. They think there's some kind of secret cabal run by political elite who are sexually trafficking or abusing children.
Is he going to say that Epstein being in pictures with people proved that Pizzagate was true?
And minors. That's what they did. That was their claim. There's no way this could happen. Well, here's a refresher.
So where did this conspiracy theory start? Apparently, some alt-right folks were combing through Clinton campaign emails hacked by Russia and published by WikiLeaks and noticed there seems to be more references to pizza and pizzerias than they had expected, which can only mean one thing. Secret sex ring. There's a difference between a conspiracy and an agreement. And a conspiracy is what villains do. An agreement is what adults do. Look around the country. Wouldn't you agree we need some more adults? So WikiLeaks, Alex Jones, and these subreddit subgeniuses, and I mean this in the nicest way possible, grow the up.
You know who needed some adults would probably be those underage slaves at Epstein Island. And not only...
Oh my God. Like 75 years from now, a senator could be convicted of like having sex with a kid and be like, ah, see, the Pizzagators were right the entire time. What the f did Pizzagate have to do with Epstein? What?
You know who needed some adults would probably be those underage sex slaves at Epstein Island. And not only was no one reporting on it, but it was actually being buried when reporters tried to shine a light on it. I bet you they really would have liked some adults, Mr. White Knight. Yeah, I know you're talking about you don't like the fact that people on subreddits may have some theories that are incorrect, but to simply dismiss all of it while people are being sex trafficked, I don't know if you get to shout from your ivory tower, get up on
Pizzagate wasn't about Epstein. Pizzagate was about Podesta talking about pizzerias and people assuming that pizza and cheese pizza was code slang for fucking children. How could you even dream of connecting these two things?
High horse. So this is where we were, right? 10 years ago. Epstein Island. It was basically a conspiracy theory. Alex Jones only. That's what we were told. Right-wing conspiracy about all the sex cabals. They put it all in one big pile. And the media, at that point, still gushed over Epstein, I would imagine, because of his powerful friends. Here's a 2003 Vanity Fair.
The media still gushed over Epstein in 2003. When does he think Pizzagate happened? When was Epstein's first conviction? It was in 2008. So why would it... What?
So it's not only that no one had an interest, just to give there were people behind the scenes, and yes, Alex Jones saying this is going on. Right. And then you have people like Colbert out there going, let's be adults. I just hate the evil of the left. It is evil. Yeah. Or they go, look, they want you to fear open borders. It's just that they say they're not bringing their best. Donald Trump says they're not saying racist. Hold on a second. What about the sex traffickers? Do you realize there are more slaves right now on Earth than ever in recorded history? It's over 40 million. You know that, right? And a huge portion of them are sex slaves. You know that. More slaves right now on Earth. Total number than recorded history. And you want to tell us to grow up? You're going to condemn the people who are trying to track down leads to figure out who's trafficking?
You're not trying to track down leads and who's trafficking. That's why you don't give a fuck about the fact that Donald Trump has been photographed with Epstein a million times or any of this shit. What do you mean? If you actually gave a fuck, you wouldn't be obsessing over Podesta's emails. Oh my God, it's actually so fucking cringe.
Some of these sex slaves grow up. Maybe it's not a pizza parlor. Maybe it's a whole godforsaken island. And the media not only didn't cover it, they're writing puff pieces about Epstein. 2003 Vanity Fair.
He wasn't even under investigation yet in 2003. Why are you going? It's like time doesn't matter.
Titled The Talented Mr. Epstein.
Well, hold on.
I hated that Disney movie.
I was about to say, isn't that kind of a bad thing to do? Because wasn't the talented Mr. Ripley like a killer?
Yeah, but if you read the piece, it's relatively flattering.
But hold on. Didn't Tim, did you say there was a picture of Colbert?
I don't have it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a picture of him at Congress.
What are you saying, though?
That he was at the place that he's...
No, I understand, but what do you...
Just stop it.
Like, if we're going to be this conspiracy-minded, why don't we ever listen to, like, the things that Epstein said about Trump? Didn't he say... What did he say? He was, like, a close friend, or... Oh, I was Donald Trump's closest friend. Oh, maybe he said he was a close friend. And he was I haven't even listened to all this shit.
So, just tell me about his intelligence.
With respect to real estate deals, really. He's a salesman. He knows real estate really well. Anything else but that, he knows nothing. No history. No strategy. And that's not to say by executive function. The executive function is, and it's strange because construction by definition is just that. First you have the foundation, you have steels going up, what stage? But in terms of his anything but real estate, he can't figure out if I fire a Bannon, what happens tomorrow.
So cause and effect, that has no relationship. In analytic intelligence?
No.
Now what's this thing about that functionally he can't read, or he doesn't read, or...
He certainly can't read a balance sheet, which is funny. I have no idea.
I don't believe in Pizzagate, but what was the explanation for the emails? I remember my mom telling me Obama was asking for thousands of cheese pizzas and hot dogs. They probably were catering for an event. I'm sorry, but if like, there's no way to convince you if you think that the most powerful people in the world are going to use a fucking 4th grade cipher for requesting child prostitutes across open email. Like,
So how do you know this?
That was close to straight.
Could you imagine for 1 microsecond if there was a recording of Epstein saying that he was Bill or Hillary Clinton's closest friend for 10 years, or Joe or Hunter Biden's closest friend for 10 years, but because it's about Donald Trump, like you've never even heard this before? Like the double standard is absurd.
Donald's office, you know, he made that call. He used to be on the phone and said, it's fake PR or something. I was kind of funny. I was sitting there listening to the guys from the Post Office, and Donald would say, you know, he's a great guy. You know, I love working with him. And I sit there going, this is just amazing. And he'd say, Michael, come on, let's go to the office. And he'd say, tell me, what's it like to be there? He'd say, well, you know, you like having sex with your wife? How often do you? He'd say, it's great. Seriously, Michael, how often do you have sex? I mean, don't you want to? You and I can go upstairs, or tomorrow come over. There's this girl's coming in Los Angeles, part of the Hawaiian traffickers. So come over to your car. You can have a great time. I promise you, Michael, you know, it's just me and you. You're going to have a great time. Be up here at 3 o'clock. We can go upstairs. The whole time, Victoria's been on the phone. Listening. Set it up.
Like, it's just stupid. By the way, in my position, I shouldn't even give him the chair to Billy. Maybe Trump did a bunch of fucking kids. Because I'm not a retard. I don't know if this means that Trump was ever up to anything bad with Epstein, or I wouldn't just assume that, right? But you better fucking believe that if he was mentioning any of the Clintons, any of the Bidens, anybody like that in any of these tapes, that that these things would be played nonstop. You would always hear about this shit. Epstein is literally disparaging Trump in the tapes. Yeah, but the reason why he's able to do it is because he says he's his closest friend for 10 years.
Okay, anybody else?
Jeffrey Epstein is a terrific guy.
Well, I knew him like everybody in Palm Beach knew him. I mean, people in Palm Beach knew him. He was a fixture in Palm Beach. I had a falling out with him a long time ago. I don't think I've spoken.
Oh my God, dude. That's so true. I don't even want to think about that. The funniest part to me, someone in chat says, the funniest part to me is that Epstein died while Trump was in office. If it happened under a Democrat, you would never hear the end of it. That's so fucking true. Could you imagine the same fact pattern? Imagine this fact pattern. Imagine the fact pattern. Epstein, someone who said they were Trump's closest friend for 10 years, okay? Quote unquote, suicides in a federal prison while Trump, or what, while a Democrat. Well, a Democrat is president. Like, it was a federal prison even that he was in, right? Like, the conspiracy fits better with Trump. I'm not saying there's good evidence for it, but I'm saying if you were to make it like a conspiracy, it would fit better with Trump because he died under Trump's federal prison system. Where is the, what is the interview 3 months ago? Did he change this? Oh, yeah, I think he changed his answer from MSNBC.
It's just very strange for a lot of
Because I think here he says he would do it.
people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy's interesting because it's so many years ago. You know, they do that for danger, too, because, you know, it endangers certain people, et cetera, et cetera. So Kennedy is very different from the Epstein thing. But, yeah, I'd be inclined to do the Epstein. I'd have no problem with it.
So this is what he says on Lex, okay? But that was a few months after this interview. Listen to him hedge here so hard.
Declassify, you can answer yes or no to these.
Yeah.
Would you declassify the 9/11 files?
Yeah.
Would you declassify JFK files?
Yeah.
Would you,
I did a lot of it.
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would. I think that less so because, you know, you don't know it. You don't want to affect people's lives if it's phony stuff in there because there's a lot of phony stuff with that whole world. But I think I would, or at least
Do you think that would restore trust? Help restore trust?
Yeah, I don't know about Epstein so much as I do the others.
9/11, yeah. JFK, I'm with you. Jeffrey Epstein, yeah. Well,
Like, this is like ripe.
So if you're...
This is ripe material